What's up guys, Smith here from GamersHeroes.com. Just a quick guide for today in Black Ops 6 campaign on how to solve all of the puzzles that link together to open the safe in the safe house or the mansion that you join at between the story missions. Let's get started. So first up we've got the puzzle for the pianos. It's a very simple one. This is right next to the main briefing room, not a hard room to find. On this table here you will find a black light. Pick up the black light torch. You can then use it to reveal various clues that you're going to have to use several times during this puzzle sequence. Look above the piano and you will find the first musical note on the wall, which is 1M. It then points an arrow to the second one, which is 2PE. Follow the arrow to the third one, which is 3CM. Follow the arrow to the fourth one, which is 4AO. This puts you down to 5PE. I'm not musically gifted. I've got no idea what those actual notes mean, but you don't need to. Just open the piano and then the first note you want to hit is this MN1 here. So I'm using the black light to reveal the note at the top and then you press the corresponding key. So this one first. After that one you go to the PE. Then you go left to the CM, then you hit the AO key, and then back to the PE key. I'm sorry if you know stuff about music and that was horrible for you, but I can only do what I can only do. This opens a door down to the basement. Now before you go down there, you need to open a door that's down there. So head back to the main briefing room, and just to the right you will see another door that leads down to the basement. Once you've done that part of the puzzle, you can then come back to this area, head down to this door and it will be unlocked. So before you can do that, you have to start the furnace or the boiler. So go back down to the boiler room. You can then turn this first wheel until the arrow is pointing directly up. You then press the middle valve, so it's down to 0, and then you press the pilot button. This will turn it to yellow. You then go back to the middle valve and you turn that up twice. So once will keep it yellow, twice will turn it green, and then that will start the furnace. This unlocks the door at the bottom of the piano stairs. So you head down there and then you'll get to another puzzle, which is a decryption log. Now this one's actually quite difficult because I've had to cycle through it a few times. The answer's definitely not going to be the same. So it's a 5-digit puzzle and you get clues each time you do it. If you fill up the whole sequence, it will fail and you will have to start again. So you use the black light and you will see the fingerprint on the buttons that are involved. So it's telling you the numbers that are used, but it doesn't tell you in what order or how often the numbers are used. So this is quite difficult because I can't just give you the answer. I'm going to have to teach you how to figure it out for yourself. So the first thing you should do really is just put one of each number in and then take a mental note of which numbers go where. So I'll show you here. I'm going to analyze all the numbers. So we have 5, 4, 1, 0, 9, 2, and 3. I'm just going to put in 5 random ones of those. We're going to go 5. We're going to go 1, 4, 7, 0, 5, and then put the padlock in. So right now we know not to use the 1 and the 7 again, so that eliminates 2 numbers. We know that 0 is safe there and 4 and 5 are in the wrong spot. So in the 1 and 7 slot I'm going to use 2 numbers I didn't use before, and then I'm going to keep the 0 where it is, and I'm going to try and guess the 4 as the last spot. So you can see there I've now got 904. So I know from the first line there is a 5, there is no 17 and no 23. So it's something 904, and one of those somethings is a 5. Then it's just using the last couple of numbers you've got to figure it out. Now this is where it gets a bit tricky because the same number can appear more than once. So I think unless you're really, really smart, you might get this wrong a couple of times and get tricked because I've only got one guess left there, but hopefully that should be enough to get you through it. Once you're inside, hack this small computer here to open a nearby door. Very simple puzzle, shouldn't need any help with this one. Head outside of the room and take a right. You will find a room with a red room at the back of the area. Once you've got the door open, simply head inside, go into the back room, and you will find a key. The key then opens up another door. So head back through to the main hallway, open the locked door with the key, and this reveals another puzzle. I struggle with this one a little bit because it's not going to be the same for everybody, so you have to listen to the Russian voice's clues. He will give you it maybe the same as mine, but so far I've had 3 people try it and it's been different for each person. So he will give you a small, brief story. So for me, she stood in the dim light of the lamp. So I look at the lamp and try and find the number. She looked at the family crest. So I look up to the crest and find the number. There was folk music playing from a record. So I look at the record player and the tears fell on the rug, which is nearby as well. So that was actually wrong for this one. My particular clue was supposed to be 1958, not 7. So when you're in there, just sort of listen to the Russian person and they will give you, a few filler words, but look around the room and they mentioned flag, pride, that kind of stuff. So it's very much just you're going to have to deduce what this clue is for you by listening to what the Russian says. So he picks an object, you look at the object with your torch, that will give you a number next to the object. You then write that down, and you do that for all 4, and hopefully you'll be able to figure it out. So it's nice and quick, nice and easy. Get when you get back to the game. If we helped you out today, do like, subscribe, I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.